Hi there. Don't mind me, again, I'll be testing stuff, as usual. From the top. Done. I will have to recolor it. What was that texture that I had? Psychomaniac, hi there. Good day to anyone who actually decides to jump in and who actually decides to stay. 03, 04. 04 was Balrog. Sparta. That was Shotgun. Okay. Just need to put this here. There we go. A lot better. This I've got to switch later. Might as well put it on Cavalier R. And the rest I'm gonna take care of later. God with no name. Well, hi there, no name. Power absolute. Another thing. Wonder if I can pull this off. Blast off to 80. Hi there. Quickly gonna do something before I actually start playing in Bloody Palace. I need to disable must style for that though. Hi there, Ada. Hope everyone's doing fine. Am I hearing this right? No, I don't. I tried few experiments with V's hair, but they didn't work, unfortunately. They could work if I could actually carry over the model properly for the hair, but I cannot do that. Not for the time being, at least. No. I just want to round this down to complete 0. There's something I want to try out, and I need Fast has to be like completely empty. Okay. Out. What do you mean? Why on SDT or core? Too much reds being lost. I mean, recently I have like 12... I think I had like 12 million, I think. I decided to run it down to 0. There's something that I want to try out, and I wonder if I can keep consistency with that. Right, so the idea right now is I will be playing the updated LDK. Apparently there were some issues addressed regarding Mission 2 and Mission 4. I've had problems with those two missions, also Prologue, so I want to see how the new version is going to work. In the meantime, I will be fooling around with some difficulty settings. I don't know how many people saw at the beginning, but I will be playing on DMD enemies without Devil Trigger, with my own damage increased by 50%, with enemy damage increased by 100% on LDK, and also Must Style will be active, and I will have 2 ways of slowing down time. Let's see what kind of difficulty level I came up with. It's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be, on the other hand, consistent. I won't be staying in one room for too long. That is so long as I stay within the S rank. Thumbnail looking pretty epic. That's the picture I did recently. Overall, recently I've had like huge dilemma about LDK because as much as I do like increased enemy variety and overall amount per room, there are some parts where I stay too long in one room and it becomes tedious over time. So I've decided to actually counter that. Yanuji, hi there. And I try to actually decrease the time of encounters while also increasing the difficulty on the way. I wish I could try to do this on legit DMD with Devil Trigger on enemies and stuff, but the thing is I cannot activate Devil Trigger through cheat table. There's something locking Devil Trigger, and even if it activates and it's visible, it doesn't stay on for some reason. It's like, bing, it's on, and right away it's off. Some enemies will be dying a bit quicker than usual. As you can see, there is Devil Trigger present, but nothing activates. But it is an indicator that the game is actually trying to push DMD. It's just Devil Trigger is kicking in for some reason. I'm still trying to find some solution to that because I could have sworn there was one time where I was fighting LDK with Devil Triggered enemies. I don't know how I did that. Maybe I'll try to do some experiments today, not exactly sure, but for the time being I just want to play and chill out. And see how the updates are working. I hope you people don't mind. Also a test of Spectral Cavalier. I already showed it. Also, Imbuser Queens won't be sponges. The difficulty settings that I came up with probably won't be flawless because of bosses. They will probably die way too quickly. Let's make summon swords like Shiraken. First energy weapons. It doesn't really look that great on default game, but when you activate ray tracing, I mean, the global illumination. I'm just gonna quickly activate it right now. It is a bit too bright though, I might as well decrease the glow. I just hope the game doesn't crash. I can take the lags, but... That's a Quicksilver replacement for Real Revenge I once made. I wanted to release it as a standalone mod, but back then I've had difficulties. Because I wasn't sure if someone actually did it already. Did I just parry that? Not sure. Oh, come on! It's pretty much like its replacement of standard attack information on Royal Revenge. Like instead of the counter, you actually get slow world from Ragtime. And enemies are even slower with Roman cancels. And again, I've got to use that to my advantage. I mean, if I don't watch out, I need to stay within the S rank. I need to make sure that enemies don't hit me. And I've got to use the slow-mo to actually get the advantage on the enemies. And I've got to keep watch out on the meter. Also I can try to try and slow down time from Real Guard, but getting that many enemies to actually... I cannot do like Royal Block because of the amount of enemies. Like I don't know because of whom I'm gonna get attacked. And another thing, I also need to make sure that the game doesn't crash. Unless I clear out the enemies, then it's not much of an issue. That reminds me. Spectral Fast Hat, I've got to try this later. Technically I have two ways of slowing down time. One is Roman Cancel, the other is Royal Revenge. I honestly haven't used it enough to explain it perfectly. But it's just super fast cancelling that isn't jump cancelling and can be used at any time so long as you have the SDT. Erased. Yeah, Summon Sword Formation right now has Cavalier Angelos blades. It's part of the right head mod. Okay, so Prologue actually worked. I remember I was having like... on first attempt I was able to actually play it. Then it started crashing all of a sudden. And I still cannot find out why. sword formation should be Shiraken. I'm not exactly sure. I wanted to like make the connection between sword formation and Cavalier Angel of Sword, which is like a default rebellion replacement for the Red Hat. It's kind of twisted. I might actually try to make some sort of explanation with the gallery descriptions that I want to edit. Honestly, way too hyped and I don't want to be. I use Cavalier so much in LDK mode. So I'll be trying experimenting with it because I wonder. There was one time when I was able to make enemies activate DT, but how the hell I did that? I have no clue. Nope, voice modding is not possible as of yet. I think I found a solution. Now they are having DT. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now this feels actually dangerous. So I need to change the difficulty in cheat table during load screen. Then it's gonna kick in. I should have known that there was something. Yo, yo, yo. Ouch. There should be an option to practice settings to enable instant DT. Yeah, but the thing is, instant DT will not work, like, right away. Like, I can switch... Like, I can check the settings for the difficulty to DMD, but Devil Trigger is still gonna get buggy to the point instant DT will not work. James, hi there. Yeah, so I can safely assume that this is gonna happen a lot. And I'll try playing with red orbs for as long as possible. Another thing to keep in mind. Red orb is gonna be the main source of revive. If I run out, let's see if how far I can actually reach it. Modest focused on red, might as well stay with red. There will be some lags, but I can't really keep up. If I could actually kill enemies easier, faster, then there wouldn't be such a problem. So, sorry about slowdowns, guys. But I really feel like I could have something new going on in terms of difficulty. For Cerberus, the ground ice spikes make it like red energy coming and it does 10% damage. Could be. Okay, now let's see if I can survive this. The moment they go Devil Trigger, I'm pretty much toast. I hate riots on DT. Oh boy. This difficulty is going to suck X for me. Which is why I'm tweaking. Like, I want to make encounters faster, but right now I think I just found a way for activate DT for those desperate enough. I am not one of those. Okay, so now I need 180k to pull this off. Yep, this is on DMD, or rather my own version. I kill off enemies faster, but they do deal more damage. And also must style is active. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna let it build up. All? Yep, that's all. SSSiyan. Yeah, I played Serious Sam first and second encounter. I thought about playing 2, but it was weird. Serious Sam 3 never had a chance, and I noticed that there was 4 after a longer while. Okay, I might as well not go too crazy with the DMD. Might as well keep with Son of Sparta for now. It felt more optimal. If someone wants a challenge, feel free to do so. Go for DMD, but the difficulty needs to be set up during loading screen. Otherwise the DT won't kick in. Maybe I'll give that tip to Hitchhiker. Maybe he can tweak the difficulty somehow. If possible. I mean, not sure if this is gonna work, but if someone wants DT for enemies and DMD, there is a workaround at least. I sure as hell wouldn't want to play on DMD with what's gonna happen in Mission 2. And I'm gonna get there, no worries. Yo, still DMD is up. What the fuck? Is it? No, it's not. It's locked out. For a moment I thought. Enemies are still durable though. No, the DT is up. Yeah, I might as well endure it until the next mission. A lot better. At least I don't have to worry about lags. And keep in mind, I've been fighting all those pyrobats and riots with 50% plus damage, and I still had difficulties taking all of them down. It took, like, seriously long, so something tells me that I would have to play with double the damage to actually make it sort of consistent. Okay, now I'm not sure if DT actually works, because it looks like it works, but on the other hand I can stagger enemies no problem. Maybe the attack boost still applies. And defense. Would you mind... Yeah, that was a bad idea for sure. I think I know what's the problem with lagging. I think I forgot. Yeah, I forgot again. closed it? I hope so. Haha, nice troll. Yeah, that was very funny. It's gonna take a while now. There will be some lags. Sorry about that. Game has a lot of quality of life features in it. How long Quicksilver could take? I don't know, we can count with this next encounter. I've got to wait until the web browser closes though. Again, reminding that I play on old PC. And I was again stupid enough to leave the transmission on. Now nothing is working. Come on, come on. At least pause the music. Okay, that's that. And now I hope this is gonna be closed. Yeah, I had stream running again, and this was the actual cause of lags. Let's just hope that it's gonna be better this time. Okay, now it should probably work. I hope. Oh boy, I will never have it easy. Read this, but put eye on spar to make the blade glowing red to symbolize. Not exactly sure about the eye, but the blade I could try and make red. Although the blade can be kind of red already, but it's still kind of a bugged effect. I would have to try and change it. Again, you're just not gonna let me do it properly. I wonder if I could tweak this. Probably not. Or maybe. Might as well try it. Don't do this, please. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, I guess. Somewhere nearby. Uh-oh. It's all fun and games until Proto comes in. Okay, that was actually that was cool. Never thought that I could actually parry after the attack lands. Bye bye. This is the slow world that you're seeing on Dante, in this case on Redhead, is a replacement for Royal Revenge. I mean, the attack is still up, but the red energy is replaced. Red energy responsible for attack is replaced with the slow world from Ragtime. So currently I have two ways of slowing down time. And again, SDT bucked. Oh, for crying. When Dante does Revolver. Okay, so that's one. Don't mind the cutscene. What's the name of what? If you're asking about Quicksilver, that's not part of the cheat table. I had to modify one file responsible for Royal Revenge to actually make it work. Okay, time for mission 2. Yeah, DMD is way too much in my case. Although now that I think about it, now that I know how I activate DMD properly with Devil Trigger and stuff, maybe I could increase damage modifier ×2 for both, or leave enemy damage modifier at 1 and player damage modifier at 2 for quicker enemy kills. Now this would be actually interesting. For now, I'm gonna stick with SOS. Maybe on mission 3, I'm gonna. That's part. SDT, like red SDT is part of Crimson Anger, but what you saw just right now is result of Strife. That's a graphical bug that is generated by Strife sometimes. It's related to Roman cancels. I wasn't able to like properly check, but whenever I activate Roman cancel during some conditions, I'm not exactly sure what kind of, I can activate either, I can manipulate models for the characters in such a way that they may look buggy sometimes. No, that's my mod. That's one of my mods, Embrace the Sunlight. You can find it on Nexus. It changes some of the lighting for some of the missions. Mission 1, Mission 12, Mission 10, Mission 9. You can find it on Nexus if you want. Now time for mission 2. Let's see if it's gonna work, because this is the one mission where I had huge problems. It crashed instantly the moment I got dropped, so maybe now it's gonna work better. Who knows? Even I don't. Okay, I'm past the the earthquake right here, so that's a good sign. Maybe it's gonna stay like that. Take care, Jack. Just in case I decrease the difficulty right now to Son of Sparta. We can see the quicker enemy kills, but at least it's gonna allow me to maintain the stream correctly without lags. The faster I kill enemies, the better. Although, I still can get punished. Just this once I'm not gonna use Judgment. This is another graphical bug, I'm gonna show it. Like, if I Roman cancel during SDT transformation, I can get myself wings without going DT form. Which, in case of Redhead, is actually helpful, considering that she still uses male Devil Trigger from Dante. I keep forgetting to use that, actually. How's the mod so far? I'm adding stuff like one thing at a time. It's going slow, but I ain't stopping either. Spectral Cavalier is gonna be included in the next update, that's for sure. I'm not sure about if I should add Luce and Umbra. I had an idea to include them in the update as well, but the thing is, those can be installed separately without any problem. The guns, I mean. Luce. I'm not exactly sure myself. Then again, I keep making a lot of mistakes myself with the pronunciation. My English is not that great, so if anyone feels like I'm making a mistake, feel free to correct me. Did I activate? Wait. I keep forgetting the one crucial thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Is the script working? Yeah, it's working. Okay. So I didn't activate it, just wanted to activate the music. The name, title, artist, that kind of thing. Playlist link? There is no playlist. Actually, there is no... If you expect stuff like Spotify, that kind of stuff, no such thing. Everything I play is from my local PC. I'm playing stuff through Music Player. Foobar 2K. Gotta watch out on protos. Even on the current setting that I have, they are dangerous. And I wasted it again. How the hell does that shield breaking work? Do I counter an attack and it spreads, or...? This is something that I noticed recently. Well, that was actually a good time to try out those areas. Fight enemies one by one. Gotta build up again. Oh, for... Yep, those are pyramid heads. Mod by Evil Majin Akuma. I think you can download it. You can download it for free on his Patreon. Sometimes he releases some stuff that you have to pay subscription for. That's like $5, and some stuff is free. Is there a mod that turns Virgil into a female like this one? No, there is no such thing. It could be done though, but so far no one had an idea like that. Maybe if playable Virgil comes out, maybe someone will actually do it. I hope. I could try and do it myself, but again, I'm still like green when it comes to modeling and stuff. I have not much knowledge about modeling, rigging, custom models from other games, importing that kind of stuff. Another thing is that I need a different version of 3ds Max actually for that to happen, even if I wanted to try it out. I think I have currently like 2012 version and the newest scripts for model editing for DMC. Overall for RE Engine games, they work on different versions. So first I need to take care of that. Don't shoot there. Yeah, I wasted all the DT. I keep forgetting about the most important thing. Mission 2 actually works. There were huge difficulties getting it to work on previous versions. No. I crashed. Yep, I crashed. Good thing that I saved the profile before it happened. Okay, so it works, but again, I cannot overdo the effects. I still have to wait a bit. Sorry about the crash. I mean, it's just still a matter of testing, and I still keep forgetting that I cannot overdo the effects. This is the reason why I've been trying to come up with a proper difficulty where I can kill stuff quickly, but on the other hand, it's challenging at the same time, because if I use too much stuff on too many enemies on the screen, it's just gonna go fly out of the window. Kind of sucks. Now I have to wait until the PC sobers up. I crashed in that room too. Yeah, but I don't think that's like... I don't think that's like any issue related to the mod itself. It's just, again, too many enemies. Is that a modded level? No, it's the intro level from the title menu, I mean, and with different lighting. I'm actually gonna show you when I run the game. I just need to close this. I need to reset the whole cheat table. Luckily, I don't have that problem with the trainer. Dante and Razor did a good job, actually, of making this thing reset the moment you restart the game. So it just reapplies the whole settings automatically. Lua engine, why did that pop up? Okay, never mind. Boy. It's fun, but I still have to watch out. For Virgil, there is one that changes him to 2B from Nier Automata. Now that you mention it, I wonder if that mod is going to work for a playable Virgil. This will be one of the first things that I will probably check. I need to do some proper list of mods for Virgil that need to be installed. I feel that most of the crashes are because of Helkaina. I don't think that's the case. There's this problem with Quicksilver with the slow world that along with the enemies slowing down, the particle effects also are slowed down. And something tells me that this might actually affect the performance of the game. Slower effects, which means it will take more time for them to disappear, and they keep piling up. I mean, this is a classic scenario of putting too much on the screen at once. Now you're gonna see where I got the thumbnail picture from. So I heard this upcoming mod allows to control or spawn the number of enemies. Is that possible for bosses too, like 2-boss Virgil? I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. Like if there is something new coming. I noticed that with Roman cancels too. Yeah, but with Roman cancels it's not that much of an issue. So this is where I got the image from, and on top of that I also used the free camera mod to kind of get closer to the redhead, and I did the picture and the thumbnail. This will be a part of the next update of the logo and also the changed lighting, so I hope no one minds. Then again, I'm doing the mod, I can do whatever the hell I want. Alright, did I save the profile for the cheat table? I think I did, yeah. I'm gonna launch the music right away. once I load the level, but for now. Yeah, activated. What kind of question is that? Why do I even... Old system, don't bother. Okay. This will take a while. Turbo mode, inertia, all the tweaks I've got. Dark Knight compatibility, I might as well reset. Hard enemy limit 20. Son of Sparta, must style. Yeah. Back and ready, although I could go for continue, I think. Yeah. 2 Virgils should be possible. I'm looking at this a bit from a different angle. Like, the latest LDK has a very nice surprise at Mission 7. It has some very good replacement for Proto Angelo and Scudos. And if what happens at Mission 7 with that final encounter, that gives pretty much an image that it's a modded character replacing Dante created by this dude. I just got recommended this stream and I'm seeing a gender bent Dante. YouTube, what the hell? I heard so many stories of her already. Gender bent Dante, daughter of Dante, female Dante, Dante's companion, some other devil hunter. Way too many. But yeah, as Mirror H says, this is the character mod that I made. It's pretty much like a lady replacement, although kind of my own version, focused on red. Normally I like purple color, but for the female characters, red ain't bad, or something like that. Might as well skip Angelos here in this part. This took way too long. I'm just gonna push forward. Now I get it, cool. I mean, the fact that actually YouTube recommends my streams for some reason is just weird enough. So I need auto skip. There we go. For cutscenes, interactions, need hogs, that kind of stuff. Let's try this room again. This time without Quicksilver. Yeah, I really need to watch out. You can see the hiccups. Will the upcoming mod also allow to spawn bosses at different locations like I saw Pat streaming the upcoming mod fighting boss Virgil at mission 7? This is exactly what I was referring to, that final encounter at mission 7. Then again, I'm not the person to ask such questions because I'm not even involved with development of that mod. I'm not exactly sure if anyone is working on like custom boss spawns or stuff like that. I know that it's possible right now with the LDK release. But other than that, I have no clue. Sorry to disappoint. Got bugged again. I cannot allow myself to crash again. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Shit. Why did this have to happen now? Oh, great. Another Strife-related graphical issue. I don't know why this one causes crash though. The boss fight in Mission 7 is from LDK, yeah. Gilgamesh boss level would be cool place to fight boss Virgil. Speaking of which, that reminds me. A new version of LDK has some new change to Mission 6. I don't know exactly what it is, but I could try and check. It's not one room, it's the other. At least I don't have to worry about lags. I can come back to the game a bit faster. Close this. Again, cheat table. Did I decrease the heart limit back then? Yeah, I did. There's a lot, that's a lot of enemies. I could try and go for DMD. But I still need to come up with the proper values for damage. So that it's not too long, but it's challenging at the same time. And that's a second room to skip. This is the first one, and now it's gonna be the second one. Actually, not skip. This is still a Needhawk room, so I've got to go through with it anyway. I wanted to skip that room. Why did I enter it? You're not helping me with the style rank, you know? Stupid cheats. Did Redhead got her hair longer? Yeah, I've been using that one for a while. This is actually hair from Akuma's Nilo Dante mod. If anyone's following the modding scene. It looks good in some areas, it looks weird in some. But I like it, personally. Not my favorite, but it has its own charm at some points. This is Lady model, right? So is it possible to use different models from Morrison, like Morrison model replacing V? Yeah, it is possible, technically, but there are a few, like, difficulties on the way. For example, rigging the face, the facial animations, I mean. The guy who made the Lady model for, not only for this, the guy who made the mod itself, like Lady replacement for Dante, Vanius, he was lucky enough to replace the model in such a way that also the facial animations worked. But for other models, there's a chance that it would require some huge tweaking when it comes to facial animations, rigging body proportions so that they don't look weird. I could use this room. Okay, now this is the area with high risk. Huge tendency of frame drops in this place. The lock-on's going crazy right now. No character models. Might as well start putting like link to the mod in the descriptions, like every single stuff that I use, including the red hat. For everyone wondering, oh, no. Okay, something happened now. Well, you spoil it. Thanks, Dark. Now it did crash. What the hell happened? Like, this wasn't during enemy encounter this time, which is weird. Something did not work. And I lost 10 viewers right away. For anyone wondering, the mod that I'm using for Dante is called Crimson Anger. You can find it on Nexus DMC5 mods. This is like, it's not exactly made by me entirely. This is like a huge mod pack with my idea of some, and also some stuff that other people made. Is it because of spawning a lot of enemies that it crashed? No, this crash right now occurred in very weird timing. Like, I killed off all the enemies in the room, but the moment I got out and I jumped out with the stinger jump, the game crashed. There were no enemies then. And even if I landed, and even if enemies were to pop out, they would probably do so right after I got to the street. You know, with all the green ampusas and... So no, something happened here. There's another issue. I wonder if I can continue. Where will I actually get spawned this time? Also, I'm sorry about my English today. It's just kind of jinxed it. What is the maximum number of enemies you can spawn, or is there a limit? I'm gonna quickly activate the window capture right here. Is it on? Yeah, it is on. So, I still need to restart this. Those are LDK options right here. Compatibility. You need to download two things: updated cheat table and also separate LDK mod that is on Nexus. This is pretty much for compatibility, because the way it works is that, at least from what I see firsthand, like whenever I play the game, the LDK mod from the Nexus changes the spawn of the enemies in rooms, and LDK is responsible for multiplying those enemies. There is a soft enemy limit and hard enemy limit, which I think hard enemy limit is the one you should be focusing on. By default, it's set up to be 32. Within a room, you can actually set it up to 50. I'm sticking to 20, mainly because of the stability. I want to ensure the stability for the mod. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not exactly difficult to install. It's just you need to watch out on the game's stability to make sure that it doesn't crash too often. Although it still crashes at some spots. Weird. Did I disable it, or... I'm not sure. Are those crashes more on the side of the mods, or PC just can't handle stuff? That last crash was weird. It's like, it shouldn't normally happen on my PC. If there were like shit ton of enemies and particle effects, that would be the case of multiple enemies. Like, it's not like PC cannot handle stuff, but it's more like the game cannot handle stuff. But the latest crash that I got was completely an empty moment, no demons, nor particle effects. There was nothing occupying the game. I was just like trying to move the sand down the street. It was weird. Might as well give Hitchhiker or Penguin, like, although if this happened to me and I'm testing the update like relatively late, then I'm pretty sure they probably know the issues. Although I'm still gonna let them know. I'm just gonna quickly jump into Void because I'm not exactly sure if I need to reset the cheat table or did I already activate it right away. Just gonna quickly pop. Yeah, I did that Spectral Cavalier recently. It was supposed to be like, the idea itself is not mine. I was actually trying to recreate another person who already did it beforehand, but they never decided to release it. And I thought to myself, hey, I will steal the idea for a while. So the idea itself for Spectral Cavalier is not mine. It's not like I was the first to come up with that. But I decided to recreate it for my own mod. Okay, Turbo mode seems to be working. And Strive as well. Okay, so that means everything works. Cool. Is it possible to make the character itself spectral? Of course, it is possible. I mean, if I was able to change the metal material on Cavalier to something spectral, then there is no problem. Although, you still have to keep in mind stuff like normal maps, that kind of stuff. I mean, I cannot show it right away. Or maybe I could show it. I could try it. But on what? On hair? No, no, that would be a stupid idea. On jacket, maybe. I could try it on jacket. But I don't know the results. I don't know what's gonna come out of it. Should I try it? Like, quickly? It will take like 5 minutes. I need to get to the game files, but I can give it a try. Weapon. I just need to find... Okay, I need material swapper, MDF for Cav, and now I need to carry it over to the model for Dante. Okay, material swapper is already here. I'm just gonna pack this stuff right here. Remove. Paste this right here. I've seen some weird texture on Redhead's hands. Do you know anything about it? On hands? Not exactly sure what you're talking about. It's a mod to make the hair red. Alright, but I don't know what's gonna happen with the rest of the model. Like, there may be some weird arm placement behind the shirt. I'm just gonna quickly... Can I I wonder if I can make the window pop up on the stream. Although I still have to close it. I need... what do I need? WP01 goes to the material source. Target material should be PL0100 and material swapper. Now I think I can run it. Just gonna make a backup in case. Alrighty. So let's see if I can actually make it appear on the screen. Explorer? No. No. Damn it, I cannot make the command. I cannot make the CMD work in the window. Alright, I'm just gonna do it quickly. And I don't know what kind of result it's gonna bring. In the meantime, classic music for modding. M-coat. Okay, what do I need? Choose a material to replace an in-material source. Okay, everything's pretty much the same, I think. Use custom texture paths. Choose from the list. Character weapon, event master text. Jesus, I barely remember this. Event mission 20, Nero Astral Arm. I think I'm just gonna try it. Event mast, radiation map, base metal map. That's gonna be for the coat, for the jacket. 1, 2, 3. Well, what's gonna happen now? Oh, there you go. Although it's kind of weird because it goes also to the magazines and also the holsters and weapons. That's how the model is pretty much tied. It's weird, but yeah, this is why I was actually reluctant on trying it out. So yeah, you can make this kind of stuff. You can do it for weapons. Not sure if you can do it for hair, but I'm not that desperate to try it out. The glowing jacket looks cool, but I cannot actually separate it from the magazines. I would have to modify the texture file for the glow so that the magazines and the weapon holsters are not included. But this would take some time, like 15 to 20 minutes. And today I'm not exactly in the mood for modding. Alright, let's revert it back. There you go. That's the way it should be. Can you do the whole body? I changed like one part of the model mesh. So I can do for the rest of the body as well. I can change the shirt, the pants, the boots, gloves as well. Although it's not gonna look like that great. The way it works is that you're pretty much carrying materials from model meshes, materials that model is supposed to use. For example, cloth, metal, glowing stuff. You're carrying it over from one model to another. It's fun to fool around with, but coming up with the proper mix ideas is even better. I just saw someone mod Virgil's hair to make it spectral. So the hair is possible as well. Never tried it myself though. Never was a fan of like glowing hair. Too bad that I cannot carry over the console command so that it's visible to stream. Then it would have some clearer image on what I'm actually doing. Just imagine what this mod will be like later down the line. The MC5 Special Edition turned out to be a true lazy cash grab as we thought. No surprise there. I don't know about the weird red texture on the hands. On older versions there was an issue like that in Mission 12, but I think I took care of that in later updates. Possible to change the interior of Nico van in mission menu, like changing the color or putting custom designs. Mirage, you're talking about standard texture changing. Like, you can if you want to change textures, pictures, that kind of stuff, this is like simple texture changing. So of course it can be done, but first things first, you need to find the textures for the van, and they are in completely different location than like default stuff for the characters. Like main characters, Nero, Dante, Nico, Trish, they're all placed in one folder that is easy to find, and all the props, all the environment stuff, it is all smacked into one folder that has like few gigabytes of files. So it can be done, but there's a case of finding stuff in the first place. I wonder if anyone else will think to create their own DMC OCs and mods. You know, there are a few already. I think I already saw it. I can show it again on Discord in case someone is not up to date. Damn, I need to run Discord. But I'm gonna quickly show it. Someone is working on actual legit female Dante / daughter of Dante mod. It's called Elena Redgrave by Treviler. He's been working on it for some time now, but one thing that annoys me about him is that the guy has pretty much no tendency of releasing his stuff. He makes something and then he just lets it go. Which is why recently I decided to showcase the pictures from that mod on Twitter. I think it got like 400 likes at least, and few retweets on the way. Maybe that will give him some motivation boost. Seriously though, the guy did a good job of making like a proper kind of like female Dante mod. Okay, Discord is kind of up, it still needs to load up. The updater, Jesus Christ. I still need to fix this Cavalier, like, I want to make Cavalier R spectral, not the default one. And the default one will have textures from Cavalier R. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's gonna make sense when I release the mod. 2B white hair on lady model would look nice. I don't think anyone was actually... I don't know anyone actually bothered to like separate... to make like a separate model of 2B's hair, like carry it over. Whoa. Whoa, Akuma. Akuma is gonna steal the show again. I'm gonna show this. Bruh. This needs a proper showcase. Boom and boom. New version of DMC3 Dante. And those classes, man. Might as well put S ranks as well. Okay, this is actually good. I like the bandage. It's a weird addition, but it fits for some reason. Black wings for Nero. Oh, there you go. As you can see, this is something that I showcased recently. This is kind of nice morphing. This apparently is a material from Why do I keep saying Gayron? This is not okay. Garyon. This is some material from, I don't know. I like this kind of morphing effect. I've got to try this out later. transparent Balrog. I think this was already a thing back in the day. This was my attempt of... This is like boosted up light from Cavalier. There you go. This is what I wanted to showcase. It's not exactly... It is OC, but it ain't exactly OC. It is OC. Flair was drawing some ideas. Apparently one of the main problems with this mod is that coming up with female DT, which is also my problem as well. I mean, me and Trev are working on our own gal mods, as I would like to call it. But the thing is, female DT is still not a thing, even after 1.5 years. This is green screen test that I made recently. Also, another showcase of changing material on weapons. You can also make glowing stuff like this. And if you have the knowledge, you can also separate the parts. For example, the middle part doesn't have to glow, doesn't have to necessarily glow. Or the inner part may glow and the other may disappear. Is that a Moonlight Greatsword? This is something from Souls, right? Like, I cannot even remember. Alright, enough of that, because those are pictures from quite a long. How about using Credo DT for a female DT and editing some stuff? Again, I'm not the person to do it. I don't know modeling. I would need to find someone who has free time who could actually make a female DT. There was already a candidate, Alizenia, who was responsible for various mods from older games, DMC4. Also, I think DMC1, she was working on Ifrit. What else is there? She was also the one who made Credo DT for Cavalier. Like, I have it installed pretty much all the time. Enemy reports. Cavalier Angelo. She was responsible for doing this and also giving Credo Alistor sword, which is also a very good addition. This is one combo that I legitimately like. It doesn't make sense lore-wise, but why don't you add sword to Faust with the meteor? Why don't you add sword to Faust with the... Yeah, I don't think that works. Moonlight Greatsword, it's from Dark Souls. Yeah, I know, but I know that there are like different iterations. Also, I think Bloodborne had a different version. So I'm not exactly sure if it's from Souls or Bloodborne. The name is Ceres. I mean, the mod itself is called Crimson Anger, but the secondary name is called Ceres Project, simply because I didn't have like any other name I could come up with. Actually, there is one name, but it wouldn't make sense. Alrighty, enough of chit-chat bullshit. I've got to come back to testing. Let's see where I'm gonna drop. If I'm gonna get Crash again, it's gonna be related to the modder who made Credo. I'm just gonna... Yeah, sorry about the mistake that I made. You mean Donetta? No. Wait a second. I'm gonna write... Alizenia. That's her name. This girl is still young, like she's like 16, I think, and she's doing one of the better model swaps and ideas that I've seen. Problem is, she doesn't have working PC, and just as she was trying to get a new one, she just keeps getting problems over and over. Be it with, I think she has problems with getting new motherboard. I think the new one wasn't working properly. She wanted to return it, but now she got a new one, and it's still not working. I don't know what's the case, but girl pretty much doesn't have too much luck. She was trying to make a Patreon to help, so that she can have like help with the money, but I don't know where that ended. She got some extra funding, like small one, but it did sure help out, considering that she was able like to get all the components for PC. Too bad that they're not all working correctly. And that same gal who did Credo and Alistair porting wanted to actually make Devil Trigger for the Redhead. Like she was really eager to do so. But the thing is, this will have to wait. For the time being, I have like a different alternative. I'm just gonna activate Infinite DT quickly. Infinite DT doesn't work. Why? Strife is working, but why not DT? Okay, I might as well just... I'm not exactly sure if I reset the cheat table correctly. I'm gonna crash, don't I? Okay, LDK is working properly, which is weird by now. Also, Strife is working because SDT is charging up. So why doesn't DT work? I guess I'll have to start from the scratch. Better not waste too much time. Lazinia Red Grave. Could be a new nickname. I kinda wish that she came back to modding though, because seriously, the girl simply has talent. She wanted to port over like a lot of mods from older like models from other games. There was even that idea to put Nevin, like guitar, in place of Sparta, so that the guitar can be used as a sword. By all means, it doesn't mean like new mechanics or playing with the guitar girl. Just a simple model replacement. Also, I think she was working on Ifrit for Balrog. Balrog should be pitch black with white outline, and when going into flame mode, white outline will be Sirius's current color. Yeah, but there is a problem. Balrog doesn't look as good on Redhead as Gilgamesh does. I mean, Gilgamesh is probably my favorite weapon, like favorite hand-to-hand DMC weapon overall. In terms of design, at least. Not in terms of gameplay. Although I kind of miss Kick 13. Probably one of my favorites. But if I was to install Balrog on the Redhead, it wouldn't look as great. Then again, Balrog feels kind of heavy comparing to Gilgamesh. I'm just gonna move forward. I'm just gonna get all the mandatory fights. I just need to get to that balcony section. I want to see what happened there, actually. I'm still stuck on mission 2 even after so long. Time to change that. Let it build up. And those pretty much turn the brain dead, I suppose. Finding any new bands lately? No, I thought about doing some research tomorrow, maybe. Like, I'm doing it once or twice a month. I mean, I don't check it every day because I would probably go crazy. But if there's something new I find, then I give it a listen. Although recently I wasn't in much of a mood to search for new music. Let's just say I became stagnant when it comes to listening to tracks. Recently I got stuck with stoner, psychedelic, rock, metal, that kind of stuff. Also, it's a good driving music as well. By the way, quick reminder: do not play Double Trigger or Silver Bullet during driving. You might actually get a speeding ticket. Recently I almost got myself one. So don't do it, kiddos. Please. What's going on the screen, like legitimately. Okay, that works too. Serious about what, H? Yeah, real life, I mean. I mean, I got myself driver's license, I think, in not in September, in August. And I tend to practice from time to time. Like, just driving around the city. Also, it's a nice nice form of relaxing. But other than that, there are some times where I get carried away, and if there is an empty road... yeah. I think you can get the idea. Although I wasn't driving, like, insanely fast. I mean, we're not talking Autobahn speeds, but still. Way above the limits in my city. I shouldn't remove this Disney. This is a good way of build, and you have to jinx it. This mod may turn DMC5 to Dynasty Warriors. You know, Dynasty Warriors, it has closer feeling to Dynasty Warriors when you were playing with Nero and his Devil Breakers. They were just made for taking down multiple enemies. Dante, on the other hand, is more of a technical character that focuses on 1v1. So there's not much. Like, he has some moves that can take down enemies all around the player, but Devil Breakers use the situation a lot better. Not like I'm saying Dante is bad for the LDK, but Nero is more abusive on that difficulty. Wow. Game is working flawlessly today. I don't know what the hell happened. Did I miss something? There you go. I think the AI goes brain dead for some enemies. I don't know why. They just stand here. It was a similar case for the fountain, back before the entrance to this whole building. Like, some of the AI wasn't reacting. Weird. Dante's Faust Red Hot Knight says hello. Yeah, but it still is a charge-up technique. Like, it deals a lot of damage, but it still originally it still needs a proper load. Like charging. The Nero's Devil Breakers, they're different kind of tea. I don't know, maybe I'll try to play Mission 4 as Nero, just to see if it works. Finally, I'm here. hate Scudos. I don't know, how the hell did Bianco Angelos from DMC4 weren't as annoying? Maybe because maybe it's because of the charge attacks that they tend to do. Like you could time them. Okay. Most games don't live always to the hype. Just found out that the game was in development for 7 years. You know, I get the feeling that the game itself, like Cyberpunk, went through a lot of changes over the course of those 7 years. Like, really? 7 years of development? Jesus Christ. Well, there is no way it will end like Anthem, right? Anyway, I mean, there were, from the starting trailers, it just felt like there was no way for Keanu Reeves to appear. Like, he appeared like few years after development. So one might wonder how the development looked. Was he a part of the project from the very beginning, or maybe something changed on the way and he got included? Good, the game didn't crash. Nice. Now I can go further. Another thing is worth to keep mentioning is that there is still like COVID pandemic going on, and it's not exactly making things easier for the work. I don't know, maybe they still have some sort of tweaks to do. There will be crunch definitely on the way, and from that you cannot get away from. That kind of hype for Cyberpunk died down because of two reasons. One is that it seriously takes way too long to develop. The game went through multiple delays already. Another thing is that I probably won't be able to like play it. I mean, I already saw the requirements. No way I would play it. Unless I got lucky and got myself a new PC, but then again, I don't wish for one. How did that hit? To this day, the most annoying enemy for me is the spiders from DMC3. For me... From DMC3 that would be spiders, and then there are also those angel-like demons. In DMC4, chimeras or assaults in Devil Trigger state, and the combination of both is just the worst. And for DMC5 recently, I'm between either Proto-Angelo or Baphomet. One of the two. Proto mainly because he is like, on DMD he has like insane amount of health. And Baphomets, they're evasive, probably even more than El Judeca and Musacha together combined. Like, they just keep dashing away whenever I want to attack them. Always annoying me. Actually, scratch that. Antinoras are the worst. I'm gonna die at this stage, don't I? Oh, for crying out loud. I wanted to go for the royal release. Oh boy. And they're still alive. Activating that must style mode surely was a great idea. And I'm not even sarcastic here. Never mind. Devil Way Daniel. Hi there. That lighting monster is called Blitz. Blitz, I actually find... I mean, I have love and hate relationship towards Blitzes, but overall I like them. I like their design. Then they can be annoying with that final charge move where they kill themselves, and also the player if they catch the player. But other than that, I like their moveset, I like their design. It wasn't a bad design itself. Sure, it wasn't combo. It wasn't great for combos by any chance. Adequate taunt. Again, bad timing with the Royal Guard. Oh, thought I would be able to dodge that one. What do you think is faster, Blitz or Fury? Blitz is faster, on turbo mode especially. Fury has that one thing that it turns invisible before the attack. So you have to have a good timing. Like, actually this is a thing for both. What the hell am I talking about? I'm blind, LDK. Hi there, Trevor. Yeah, I'm testing LDK. There was an update recently. I didn't have a chance to check it before, so I'm doing it right now. Although I might be taking a break within like next 20 minutes or so. I mean, at 8 p.m. I've got to do something for like 20 minutes and I'll be back. Maybe I'll come back, maybe I'll split the stream into 2 parts, or maybe I'll do some modding and then I'm gonna play Stalker again. I recently started playing Shadow of Chernobyl again. I forgot how fun it was. Always afraid of them when going to BP. I mean, the only stage that is actually dangerous is, I think, 88 with 2 blitzes. That's when shit gets actually real, at least in my case. But other than that, blitzes are easy to take care of in BP as long as you take care of the other demons that appear before it. Do a backflip. Don't know if this is exactly what you wanted, but there you go. Cool. You remind me of Virgin from Devil May Cry series. Bruh. Wrong. Uh-oh. We got ourselves an uninvited guest. For real, do you think this is the last DMC game for, like, no next DMC or sequel? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if that was the case. Like, I'm not in a rush to have a DMC sequel. Personally. Come on! How did I miss them? Anyway. Bye-bye. DMC 5 was a proper ending for Sons of Sparta, and that's pretty much what matters for me. If they were to make a sequel, I can safely assume that Nero would be the main, like, character, and I don't think that he would carry the whole franchise on his own. I mean, sure, maybe Nero, maybe Virgil or Dante could make a cameo, but other than that, I can safely say that their roles in DMC5 are in DMC with DMC5 are pretty much complete. Jesus Christ. Good thing I'm not playing this on the although I could try. Okay, this will take a while. Okay, I'm gonna this must style actually turns into a bit of a problem. So I'm gonna disable that and I'm gonna decrease the damage to 1.2. Will be for faster kills. Still have to come up with some proper compromise. I could go for DMD. With what values? ×2 for the player damage? Yeah, but now it's way too easy. Stop. I don't buy the end of Sons of Sparta art at all, just boss wars as far as I'm concerned. Okay then, so I've got a question for you. What do you think DMC 6 is gonna be like? Also, there's another thing that DMC is a franchise that doesn't bring as much money as Capcom's flagship titles like Street Fighter or Resident Evil. So before we even see DMC 6. And another question is whether if it's even going to be directed by Hideaki Itsuno anyway. As far as I'm aware, the guy is busy already on a few projects. Oh, 3D stats. It's been a while since I listened to this one. Love the rock climb. I think it's too loud. Definitely too loud. See, this is what I mean by Baphomets. Dodgy bastards. Oh my god, too many Furies. Time to look it up. I like her looks. You won't find the Dante reskin being used. Seems to be interestingly designed. You won't find too much of this. Idea is pretty much mine. There may be some things that may be inspired by other designs. For example, like original clothes, they may look very similar to Claire Redfield from Resident Evil. And the best part is that wasn't even intended. I don't know much about Resident Evil franchise, like I played 4, I played 5, 6, I finished 6. Played a bit of 7, but I don't know about the older games or remakes. Overall, it's just a mod pack that is supposed to focus on that. And the reason why there's a girl is because, I don't know. I mean, I already made similar mod, like similar idea in DMC4 Special Edition, and I simply decided to just carry it over. Although it's different from what I did back then. I cannot make like fully black red and black effects already. So far as I'm aware, there is only one fan art of the redhead, which is I think more than one would ever think. Again, I'm not even gonna bother at this stage. Going down like flies. Oh. It's been a while since I listened to this one. Wonder if anyone remembers Killing Floor. I might consider using the Crimson Anger mod if I ever get DMC5 or at least DMC4 on PC. You can find videos for both on my channel. I think that the one I made for DMC4 is actually better made, simply because of the fact that it has red and black effects. In here, I was only able to go for the like pure red. Like both versions have their own pros and cons. DMC4 has worse like model editing for the character, but on the other hand, effects are done better. In 5, there are better like customization options. You can change the hair, the glasses, you can add glasses, you can change color of the clothes a bit. And I just keep adding stuff one after another. This is gonna be a fast fight. Oh, normally I don't have such a good timing. Pure luck. I think that the main issue with DMC6 is that even if it comes out, we're gonna wait for a long time for this one. The Monster song is pretty good. I forgot the band, but the song is called Monster and it's dope rock metal song. Probably from Skillet. Maybe, I'm not sure. Bloody hell, it's 8 p.m. already. Okay, I need to end abruptly, and I don't want to end, but I've got to end. There's some stuff that I need to do. It's gonna take like 30 minutes. Not sure if I'm gonna get back. If I get back to stream, if anyone is interested, I might be coming back in like 8:30 p.m. Right now it's like 5 minutes past 8. But right now I will have to go for like 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. And I don't know, either I will continue streaming because I still want to go through all the missions. I didn't do much today in the first place. And I've been streaming for like 3 hours. 3 hours for like 4 missions, which is ridiculous. So for the time being, I'm gonna end. I don't know if I'm gonna come back today. If I do, that's cool. If I don't, that's also cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for jumping in. Have a good day. Take care. Cheers.